Good morning, friends. FitVic here, along with producer Jen.
Hey.
We have a wonderful show for you today. It's Thirsty Thursday.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Thirsty
Thursday. And before you get too excited, it has nothing to do, it's nothing to do with drinking alcohol. So, but Thirsty Thursday is where we like to be mindful of drinking our calories, okay, things that we drink, because a lot of times, we might grab some kind of quick, let's get our body moving while we have our chat here. We like to grab the quick drink from Quick Trip or from a fast food store. And some things came up yesterday during our nutrition show that made me think about this. And Thirsty Thursday is going to be our theme every Thursday, where we talk about drinking our calories, share our smoothie recipes, and different situations that might come up where you will end up incurring far more calories by something you drink than by something you eat. So, yeah, that's what we're going to talk about. That'll be our theme for the day today. Let's keep our body moving. Just move your arms around a bit. And if that's a little bit too much for you, just take it a little bit slower. Because today, what are we going to do today, Jen?
We're doing biceps, shoulders, back, and abs.
Awesome. So, speaking of biceps, let's get those warmed up a little bit. And let's just do some of these exercises like this. We'll practice our technique, maintain our form, standing up nice and straight. All right, we'll just get a little bit of blood flowing to those muscles.
Were you a little bit sore from yesterday?
I am just a little bit sore, just like we planned, just a little bit sore. So that feels good. I'm not incapacitated. Yeah, there we go. What do you have? What do you have? What else do you have for us today?
Oh, you're not going to believe this. This is National Something on a Stick Day.
Okay, so it could be, let's see, I'll take the nice healthy route. It could be a nice bunch of spinach stuffed on a stick and then heated over a flame.
I think that's kind of what they were thinking. Whatever. What about corn dogs?
Yeah, oh yeah, corn dogs. Oh, well, we talked, okay, yeah, that reminds me. If you missed the show last night, if you missed our meeting with our holistic nutritional coach, Lori Bischoff, you missed a good one. Well, I think they're all great, but might be a little biased. She actually talked about hot dogs last night too, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, and all the nitrates and all the chemicals in hot dogs, and that there are different bits and pieces of different animals.
But what's that? We don't really know what's in there. I think that was her.
yeah, I think that was her final thought on the matter. However, if you missed the show, be sure to go back and watch it. It's there on demand in the Fit Victories Facebook group. So make sure that you take the time. I think we managed to go, about 45 minutes last night, Jen?
Yeah, it was good.
So, but it goes fast, so put it on while you're doing something else. Hey, put it on while you're doing meal prep. There you go. That's a good thing. Also, something of note, I'm going to do some knee raises here. Let's get the blood going in the lower half, since we will be doing abdominals today. I thought I had this nice retail, I called it over the counter for some reason, but retail dressing that I use, and it's a specific, very popular balsamic vinegar one, and I thought, hey, this is pretty healthy. Well, it turns out it's probably one of the healthier ones you can get retail. It's not necessarily healthy in the sense that we want to be healthy. So, that being said, I researched immediately after the show, and sure enough, the two ingredients should be balsamic vinegar and olive oil, and it turned out that there was like 2% olive oil and a bunch of other things, and balsamic vinegar. So it pays to read those labels. All right. Oh, that feels good. That's a little sore from yesterday. There we go. How much time do we have? All right, we're going to get started here in a minute or two. Just keep your body moving like I am. Just look up occasionally. Let's do some stretches. Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go. That's what I was looking for.
What'd you do, pop?
Pop.
Okay, we want to go back to the stuff on a stick, just so you know.
No.
Sarah wants to mention kebabs.
Kebabs.
So see, you can have stuff that's good on a stick.
Okay, yeah.
So veggies, you can grill your veggies on a kebab. Listen to this, a grilled pear on a stick.
Wow, that actually sounds pretty
sound
good.
Really good.
Yeah, I like pears. I don't eat them very often, but I like them. Those are seasonal anyway, aren't they?
Yeah.
somewhat.
I'm trying to think if I haven't bought any lately.
Alrighty, it's that time. Make sure you have your water bottle. If you don't, I'll give you about 10 seconds to grab your water bottle.
Okay, got it.
And we're going to start on our biceps. This muscle right here. And this is our stretch right here. This is our stretch just for afterward. And I am going to start at a moderately heavy weight. And keep in mind, excuse me. All right, I'll get to that point here in a second. Nice VPTB. Ready? Exercise.
There's one.
Be sure to breathe.
2.
I'm listening to my body today because I'm a little bit fatigued. I had a late night last night.
3.
Due to production reasons.
Did you have your shake this morning?
I did.
Okay, you'll be fine. 4.
And the thing is yes, I'm a little bit fatigued, but the point I'm going to make is I'm here. I am here working out with you, and that's a good thing to carry over because we don't always feel like doing it. I feel like doing it, of course. I like it.
8.
I love this, but sometimes you might sit and start getting the gremlins in your head saying, "Oh no, you're too
9.
tired," or "You didn't get enough rest." Well, that's when you scale down.
10.
2 more. That's when you watch your technique. If you're
11.
tired or fatigued, get your workout in. That maybe decrease your weight significantly.
12.
All right, because as we know, we've said it here before, is that something is better than nothing. All right. So even if you come in and do a third of the weight that you typically work out with, come in and do it because that is better than anything. And the main thing that supports is your mind, okay? That reinforces, hey, I'm still consistent, I'm still on track. And we want to give ourselves every chance for success, okay? Every chance. We want to keep building on that. All right, get that nice bicep stretch. There we go. And I'm going to have a drink of water. Please join me. Excuse me. That Bartlesville water a little too fresh for me this morning. Whew. All right, next set. I'm actually going to decrease my weight by 5 pounds. Excuse me. Wow. Hopefully you're not listening with headphones like Jen. All right, nice posture, VPTB, ready, exercise.
There you go. There's 1. And 2.
Notice how I'm turning the weight. I'm holding it like a lunch pail or a suitcase, and then I'm twisting it when I come up. And that causes a twist on our bicep, okay?
4. 5.
And there is another alternative to this. Well, I shouldn't say alternative, but there is another style of bicep curl. And it's this one where you do not twist it like this. Keep doing the regular.
7.
I'm just showing you. I'm just doing this for demonstration. But that is called a hammer curl because it looks like you're doing a hammer or using a hammer, sorry.
9. 10.
2 more.
11. 12.
Well done.
Second set down.
Well done. All right, let's get our stretch in. And also when we do our biceps, make sure your feet are shoulder width apart. All right, and you have a little spring in just a little bit of bend in your legs because we don't want to fall over. And yes, that is something I learned in the military. Don't ever lock your knees, especially if you're standing in a formation. Not that I ever passed out, but boy, I got close a few times, I'll tell you that much. All right, and I also want to remind everyone, every exercise we do, with the exception of abs on this day, on Tuesday, Thursday, you can actually do from the sitting position. If you have a nice sturdy chair, excuse me, or even a bench press, This is a great exercise. You might have to sit on the end and turn your bench press so you have free range to drop the weights down at your side. You can do your shoulders from there. You can even bend over a little bit on the edge of that bench and do your back. So keep that in mind.
And pull your legs up for your abs.
I'm sorry?
And pull your legs up for your abs.
Yes, there you go. So these benches, and we're going to talk about benches a little bit more tomorrow. However, they're very handy to have, and we will address some more of the uses. All right, I'm going to stay flat for this next set.
Third set.
All right, ready? Exercise. Whoops, started with the wrong hand. I looked on the monitor.
One. Yeah. And 2. And 3. And 4.
You just want to challenge yourself enough, okay? The muscle will come. The main thing is we keep our technique good.
7. 8. 9. 10.
2 more.
11.
I just thought of something, Jen. It's been a couple days
12.
since we've had a national chocolatey this or that day.
I haven't finished the list today.
Oh, have you? Okay. So,
It's National Black Forest Cake Day.
is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that stuff. I remember Sara Lee or some company used to put them out and they
Yeah.
were frozen and you could set them in your fridge. I think they were square.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they were good.
Yummy. However, that's why kind of our theme today about be mindful. Just be mindful of the things that you drink because that stuff will catch up to you. That meaning it'll sneak up on you because you might not be fully aware. Some of the worst culprits are full sugar sodas. Okay, so if you're a drinker of those, make sure that you scale back on them and maybe try to wean yourself off. You know, we're going to eat towards our goals, and it's got to be your choice to do it. Okay, it's got to be your choice. However, I did call one of my friends out last night because
Ouch.
yeah, he or she mentioned that they drank a Diet Coke yesterday, and I was kind of like, oh, I'm in the camp, and it comes down to if you have to drink one or the other, drink the sugary one, because I think those are actually better for you than the chemical ones. Chemical ones being the diets, and I could get chastised or get some hate mail for that, but the deal is you're probably better off drinking neither of them. All right, ready? Fourth and final set, exercise. I'm staying flat with my weights.
There's 1.
Because to eat right and drink right
2.
has to be your decision. All right. We'll give you the tools and the motivation, but it has to be your decision to do it.
4.
And that brings me up to another point
5.
of drinking our calories, and that is alcohol. All right.
6.
There's a ton of sugar in most beer and,
7.
well, maybe the beer's the carbs, and wine, I believe, has a lot of sugar
8.
in it.
9. 10.
2 more. Finish strong.
11. And 12.
Whew.
So when you talk about being mindful of food, you know, I think Lori does great. She gives you a visual of what it does for your body.
Yeah, she
So-
gives the why, which is,
If you think about eating bread now, you're going to think about it putrefying in your gut.
yeah, that's a great
Think
visual.
about pop, you think about it leaching the calcium out of your bones.
True. True.
So if you can get a visual, but also it works the other way when you're eating all those foods with color. Like you can imagine the nutrients
We're stretching
through your body. I love visuals like that. That's my favorite.
And it's very, very effective. It drives the point home, doesn't it?
Yeah, because that's what happens when I say Black Forest cake. You know, you get a visual and what you're going to feel like.
Yeah, you're going to feel...
it.
It's going to be good going down, but what's that saying? A moment on the lips is 2 months on the hips. All right, let's go to shoulders. Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
And basically, we try not to make food a thing, okay? Palms up. We're going to go forward 6 times, 6 circles, and reverse 6 times. Ready? Begin. There's 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, stand back.
Oop.
1,
I was listening to the music.
2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Well done. All right. Let's get this stretch in right here. Make sure you don't go push on your joints. Oh, that feels good. It's nice and gentle stretch. Oh, well done. And stretching is one of those things too. It's like you might not ever have time for it, but I'll tell you what, when you stop and do it and you have a good stretch, it feels so amazing. You're like, why do I not do this more often? There we go. All right. Next set.
Okay.
Ready? Exercise.
1, 2,
There's
3.
4.
Oh, that's 4?
Yeah.
6.
And reverse.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
And what makes it so humorous, the reason she's giggling is because she's back there doing this exercise. I can't see her, but she's back behind all the monitors doing the exercise with me.
Count and do it at the same time.
And watching me. So, and I might actually look like I'm reversed to her. So, bear with her. All right.
So today is also National Triglyceride Day. So you have Black Forest cake, something on a stick, and National Triglyceride Day. It all fits together really well.
Yeah. And those are the bad ones, right? Triglycerides?
It's deep fats. You can have good and the fats and sugars. So you can have good and you can have bad.
All right, next set. Ready? Exercise. Forward. 1.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And reverse.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Well done. Now, if you get halfway through those and you can't and you're tuckering out, you're getting tired, try tuck it out. And then stop, because we don't want to have any injuries here. However, you might excuse me, modify it and do 3 forward and then 3 back. Slow down a little bit and get as many as you can, okay? Without using your neck muscles or pinching the inside of your back or anything like that, because we don't want to start we have some support muscles in there and we want them to support us in this. We don't want them to be the primary lifter. So when you start doing that, then you start getting sore. You might pull a muscle. All right, let's get our stretch. Oh, that water's good. Good stuff. Oh, wow. I was just thinking about my breakfast, Jen. And I think I'm going to actually have I'm going to have a bowl of oatmeal with some fruit for breakfast instead of my usual standby. All right, 4th and final set. I'm going to add 5 pounds to mine, Now, if you're in that place where you can add 5 pounds, if you've been here a while, then, or not 5 pounds, but some resistance, then please do so. If not, please do not even attempt it. Just wait until you're ready, okay? Palms up, ready, exercise.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And reverse.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Holding there, holding pattern.
I'm going to hold for an extra 10 seconds.
All right, so
Maximize that burn.
2 seconds left, and you're done. Good job.
Oh, well done, well done. We only have 14 minutes left. Look at that, it flies by. 35 minutes a day makes all the difference, okay? All right.
You ready to move into back?
Yes, ma'am. Let's do the back. In this exercise, I'll go over again. We have a slight bend in our knees, feet shoulder width apart. I'm gonna do it from the side. And I'm gonna lean forward just a little bit, put my hands together right here, and I'm just bringing my elbows back. Just like this, all right? All right, I'm going to start at a mid-moderately heavy weight. Which is just a fancy way of me saying it's not my heaviest weight. All right, ready?
BPTB.
In position, fully supported, elbows together.
1,
Be sure to breathe.
3,
I like to push the weights
4,
with my breath.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
2 more.
11, and 12.
Well done.
Good job.
All right, let's get a quick drink of water. Drink it with me, and if you do so, you'll have almost a liter then in by the end of the show. And how many liters do we want to drink a day, Jen?
3.
There you go, 3 liters.
Go.
All right, let's stretch our back a little bit. Overhead stretch. Other side. Oh, yeah. Whew. One more time. We're stretching this right here, stretching our back out. Oh, yeah. Wonderful. Wonderful. We'll do a little cat stretch too. Roll your shoulders forward. Excellent. All right, I'm going to stay flat with my weight.
Okay.
Next set.
We've got 11 minutes.
All right, ready? Exercise.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
2 more.
11, and 12. Good job.
Whew. All right, overhead stretch. This way our backs will be nice and strong. And the great thing about strength training is it does wonders for your body. It helps strengthen your bones. And I always like to use the grocery sack analogy. So when you go to the store, you're moving groceries around, you're carrying all those bags, you're putting them in your car, taking them out of your car, and then you pinch a muscle. Well, this training will help you even in that regard. Or when you garden, excuse me, we're getting to that point where more and more of us are spending time outside because the weather's turned and it's time to go out. And I'm doing the same thing. I'm gardening as well. I'm getting my lawn and everything ready for the season. That being said, I was sore a week and a half ago during the first couple nice days. I was sore because I was out using a weed mulcher thing that I hadn't used. And so I obviously was using some muscles there that I hadn't used on a regular basis. Now, if I had not been weight training, I would have probably been very sore probably to the point of incapacitation. All right, so keep that in mind. This program helps you on so many levels. So, all right, I'm going to decrease my weights for the third set. Get in position, ready, exercise. Elbows together. Elbows together.
3, 4, 5, 6.
There we go.
7, 8, 9, 10,
2 more.
11, and 12.
Well done.
So today is also National Weed Appreciation Day. Speaking of gardening.
Oh, okay, so
Speaking of gardening.
the garden variety weed.
Right.
I've seen a little bit more of that. I think it's kind of a movement to leave more things in their natural state.
I just do it because I'm lazy.
Oh.
I just keep it in the natural state.
I'm not a humongous lawn and garden guy. I keep my grass cut and things like that, but I'm not super meticulous about it either because I'm just not. I think you either have it or you don't. That I like to be outside, but typically doing something kind of active,
Right.
like horseshoes, okay?
Yeah.
Or running.
Right.
All right, let's get one more drink of water. We're in the last 10. We're in the last 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Gotta get our abs in.
I have one more set of back. And then I'm going to actually stay flat for my last weight for the last set. All right, get in position. A little bend in your legs, feet shoulder width apart. A little bend forward a little bit right here. And you'll know you're bending far enough forward because there won't be any stress on your back.
There's 1,
You can bend your legs
2.
a little bit too.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12.
Well done.
Job. So we're supposed to think about our weeds today, right? Because there are good weeds.
Oh, okay. Like the ones covering everyone's lawn right now that are purple and the bees really enjoy. All right, we're going to abs.
True.
There we go. All right, I'm going to get a bit of a stretch here.
Dandelions are good.
Oh, are they good? They're helpful to bees?
We can eat them.
Oh, can we really?
Yeah.
Huh.
They're high in A, C, calcium, iron, and fiber.
Well, there you go.
So pick those weeds and bring them in for a salad.
All right, I'm going to go over an alternative. If you cannot do these crunches like I'm doing, all right, here's a great alternative. You can do this a number of ways. Let me get my microphone in the right place here. All right, you can do some alternating leg lifts like this. All right, that really works the abs. However, that doesn't seem like a real easy exercise to me. You can do these right here. Just do these right here. All you're doing is the lower half. But the thing is, if you cannot do a sit-up or a crunch, start with these, because these will tighten you up, okay? And get you to the point where you can start crunching up. All right? And of course, if you have any questions on anything specific, you can shoot one of us a question and it'll get to me and we'll get it answered, probably live on the show, or we'll shoot you something back via social media or the FitVic group. All right, ready? We're going to do some crunches. Begin.
There's 1.
Yes.
2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10,
2 more.
11, and 12.
Whew. All right, I'm gonna
5 minutes left.
bridge up a little bit and stretch out just a hair. Roll my knees to one side.
Jeez.
There's our studio cat. Looking great.
She's really gotten out of being camera shy.
Oh,
She's making her appearances regularly now.
You know, in a few weeks, she'll probably be sitting right down there by my feet.
Probably.
Just sitting there watching us, watching our humans. All right. Next set.
Here we go.
Ready? Exercise.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Keep going.
7, 8, 9, 10,
2 more.
11, 12. Good job.
All right, roll your knees a little bit. A little bit more to that side. All right, I'm gonna bridge just a little bit this way. Take any tension off my abs there. Whew. All right, we have 3.5 minutes left. Well, 3:45, 3:40. Let's finish strong. We have 2 more sets. Gotta wait a couple more seconds here. Heart interval. And ready? Exercise.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
2 more.
11, and 12.
Whew. Well done. Well done.
Good job.
Whew. All right. A couple more seconds and we will, let's get our little Superman, our reverse Superman stretch out of the way. Point your toes and point your fingers over your head. Nice
doesn't that feel
long
good?
stretch. It feels amazing. There you go. Nice elongated stretch. Wow. All right, let's finish strong. 4th and final set. Excuse me, of crunches or abs, however you're doing them. Ready? Exercise.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
2 more. Finish strong.
11, and 12.
Woo. I'm just gonna. There we go. I just wanted to check something. All right. Wow. Another good one in the bag. Another good one in the bag. Pat yourself on the back. Made it through Thirsty Thursday. Well, you made it through the workout portion. The rest of it is up to you. And be mindful of the calories you drink today. Usually we talk about our food and what we eat. However, this is a reminder that even cats like to have their own show. That's what she's nagging me about. She's like, yeah, when am I getting my own show? All right, so pat yourself on the back. I already said that. We have another day. We almost have another week in the bag. All right, and just another week of working towards the goals that you desire and more importantly deserve. Eat towards your goals today, drink towards your goals, and we'll see you tomorrow.
See ya.